Yo, what is up, guys? So recently, Joe Rogan had the incredible Charlie Sheen on his show, and in this clip, we're going to go over when they talk about when Charlie Sheen was on the drugs, okay, how that negatively impacted him, and why the audience or his fans were actually celebrating the fact that he was taking drugs. So I'll roll the clip, and we can dive into this.
We did it. We're here. Those things that you did with Russell Peters were so fascinating. The whole thing was so fascinating. I watched the Netflix thing. I watched the first episode, and the whole experience of watching the guy from Platoon, the guy that everybody knows is like this gigantic, super cool movie star, hot shots, all these different things, to watch you just not just go off the rails with drugs, but like be super open about it. You were like the first guy super open about it, and everybody just embraced it. Instead of it being like, oh, Charlie Sheen's doing drugs, that's so sad. It was like, we love him.
Keep going.
It was kind of crazy.
Keep
all
going.
The Tiger Blood stuff and winning. Everybody was saying winning all the time. And what was that like for you? Was it the worst kind of reinforcement? Or what? Or did it let you, were you surprised by it?
That's a great way to describe it. It is, the worst kind of reinforcement. Yeah, it was like unintentionally or otherwise celebrating a guy's demise.
Right.
And I guess the train wreck was so spectacular or was such a spectacle that they couldn't turn away. But they were also being invited in to follow it down the tracks.
Yeah.
And somebody asked me about it, and I don't know if I was the conductor, if I was riding the caboose, or both simultaneously. It was a trip because thinking back on it, it's some of it just kind of exists in just Polaroid snapshots that kind of drift past through the mist.
Mm-hmm.
Other moments are in high def, but kind of seen through a tunnel vision. There was an energy I tapped into that felt like I was playing a role, but I couldn't figure out what the plot was, who my co-stars were, where somebody show up with like a page one rewrite.
Right.
That's what we fucking need,
Yeah.
And it got away from me. And had it not been encouraged, I think it could have been curtailed. It could have been shut down a lot sooner.
Right, but you become kind of captured to the image.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was something and just recently, something I stumbled onto. I was in some way, I was being a bully. It had a bullying kind of energy about it, and I've never been that guy.
How so? Like bullying?
The way I was attacking people and the way I was challenging people. I was like a tough guy on the block and had all these soldiers. I had this whole cadre behind me, and it was like, inviting people into the ring. I've never been in the ring. What are we doing,
You're on coke. That's what it is. It's total cocaine behavior.
Among other things. And I think there was a whole testosterone component as well. That was just out of control, because there's what do they recommend, like a quarter-sized dollop and like every other day. And no, there's a line in the book where I say I was slathering that shit on like a fucking Pond's commercial.
Oh, so you were using the cream?
Yeah, which is.
Yeah, so in that clip, his fans were like, yeah, go Charlie, he's taking the drugs. But it seems like he's doing much better now. He's on Joe Rogan and things are going great. So subscribe to the channel and let's run this up.